Hey, well, FMs. Happy Thursday. Paul Martin here. Welcome to another edition of the Pandemic Paulcast, the director's update from Open Learning. So, it's Thursday. Now, OLFMs, one of the things you might not know about me is, my grandparents were farmers. I'm, in fact, the first Martin in my family not to have grown up on a farm, although I spent a lot of time there as a kid. Now, my grandfather grew wheat, and he raised cattle in Saskatchewan, the corner of southwestern Saskatchewan, not too far from Maple Creek. Any of you folks from Saskatchewan out there? I know there's some of you. So no dairy or potatoes on the farm. But my daughter did 4-H for 8-9 years in Alberta, and so looked after dairy cows. So needless to say, farmers are near and dear to my heart. And of course, as things are opening up. That we're sort of loosening the guidelines about social distancing. Things are sort of slowly coming back to life on campus at TRU. But, needless to say, there are still some great economic and social challenges ongoing for us here in Canada. And one of them, of course, is the significant surplus of potatoes and cheese, as restaurants have been haven't been open, and people aren't eating French fries and stuff like that, which is why I take it upon myself to christen Thursdays, Poutine PThursday. So, doing our part, really, and this is not about me. This is about really setting an example for the team in Open Learning, and the of course you, our final FMs, and our students as well. So, needless to say, I had to go out to Alchemy Brewing again and get some poutine for Poutine PThursday. Fantastic. And today I got them to add some smoked brisket on the top there. Highly recommended. Also great to wash down with some delicious oatmeal stout from Alchemy Brewing. Somehow I have yet to have a official sponsor for the Pandemic Podcast. But again, it's really not about the poutine or the delicious beer. It's about doing this for you and taking one for the team there. Right. So, happy Poutine Thursday. So, a couple of updates for you from the Heart of Open Learning. Geez, we're 3 minutes in and I haven't talked about anything, really. First of all, thank you to a number of you for the emails of the last week or so. Really appreciate all your feedback and your support, and nice to hear from all of you. So thanks for the shout outs, and much appreciated. This is a way for all of us to stay connected, and if I can eat poutine for you on a regular basis, I'm just going to keep going. Episode 200, eating poutine every day. It'll be Poutine December. So, a couple of things for you. Alternate assignments and alternate final assessments, I should say, and Proctor U exams. If you find any issues in those exams or those assessments for your students, please let us know so we can make changes, and we can certainly make some changes on the fly when we can't find things not working, or for the next round of when we open up alternate final assessments. So send those things that you find to csexams@tru.ca. That's csexams@tru.ca, and Carol and her team can work on getting those fixed for you. That's the best place to notify about that. I was talking to the leadership group tonight. We meet every day at the end of the day, and Dawn was reminding us how, as you might have seen from that, there was that email that went out about accessing campus and guidelines about safe working that went out to some of the folks who work on campus. I guess I'm not sure if that made it your way, but the trades building is opening up a little bit in a limited way over the next while. So there's a sort of an open space there for faculty and students to come and work there, where they can guarantee sufficient distancing and regular cleaning and all those kinds of things like that. So there will be a little bit more normalcy there. Daycares have been, of course, designated an urgent resource for the province. So the daycare on campus is slowly reopening and figuring out how they're going to do all of that stuff. And so, a little bit of normalcy returning, and we're a long ways away from actually having people back working on the floor on a regular basis. But those are encouraging signs for us as well. I mean, one of the things we do know, though, is that, WorkSafe BC is traveling around to make sure that university campuses are following regulations. And so we have to be really cautious about not going into the office, and we're only supposed to go in for 15-minute increments. If there's something we need to go in and grab, that's fine, but otherwise we have to go through a whole bunch of protocols. So so that's certainly one of the things that's going on campus for open learning. Over the next couple of weeks, we'll have some information for you about some new agreements we're working on, some stuff with new courses. And I'll also try to change things up a little bit and maybe do some one-on-one interviews, thanks to the magic of Blue Jeans and Big Blue Button and stuff like that, with some of the folks on our team. So it's not just me talking to you every day eating poutine, although poutine, that's I wouldn't complain about that. But so we'll try to change things up a little bit and give you some more information as the sort of urgency of some of our information about exams and such diminishes. So just to close, I want to say thank you to all of you. Look forward to catching up with you again tomorrow for the Friday edition of the Pandemic Paulcast. And in the meantime, go out, celebrate, order in some poutine, look for potatoes, eat some cheese, doing our part for the farmers. And for Canada, signing off from 315 St. Paul, Paul Martin. Hope you have a wonderful night. Take care.